Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a whole ass month since I've uploaded here on my channel. I've taken on this part-time job that I didn't realize was gonna take up most of my freaking time. So it's just something I have to kind of like figure out, I guess. But anyway, I really thank you for being here and joining me in today's video. It's a special one because this is the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice eyeshadow palette that has, I think it's already launched, okay? They delivered it to me at my workplace and they told me that I was one of the first to get my hands on it. So I just feel very honored and I wanted to share with you guys some swatches of this palette. And I also want to take you guys through a tutorial using it. They also came out with a limited edition lipstick. It's in the shade PSL. Let me show you guys a swatch of this one. And that's what that one looks like. It's like a brick red. It's really pretty. Can't wait to put it on my lips. So now without further ado, let me just show you guys what this palette looks like. Let me open it up. You guys can see it has a pretty good size mirror and it also has all of these beautiful shades that are perfect for every day. It's also pumpkin scented. Okay, if you guys have smelled the chocolate palette, this one smells like pumpkin. So it's perfect going into the fall and it's definitely a palette you can reach for on an everyday basis. Here I am sharing with you guys the first row of this palette. It has a total of 18 shades. You guys can see the second row right here. And now let's move on to the third and final row. This is definitely a palette I'm going to be reaching for on an everyday basis. You can do workplace looks, you can do like very simple minimal eye looks, but you can also deepen it up with some of these colors and do evening looks. So I'm pretty excited about it. I will share with you guys a tutorial, so make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's tutorial.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
We're gonna get started today by using the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer, and this is in the shade number 2. I do like to shake this up because it is kind of liquidy, but this is one of my favorite eye primers. I'm going to put it to the back of my hand like that, and I'm also going to take a beauty sponge and just that's how I'm going to apply it. So just going onto the eyelid, we're going to create the perfect canvas for these eyeshadows to really stick to. You can also use concealer. Honestly, I almost think it's the same thing. Almost. This one just stays a little bit on the tackier side so that the eyeshadows really stick to it. I think what we're gonna do today is take the darkest shade from the palette. It's called Spice Tacular. And as you guys can see, I'm taking a fluffy packing brush like this one. This one does not have a number on it. I just know it's from BOXYCHARM. So we're just gonna go in there and apply this color straight into the crease. Definitely a deep color. I'm telling you guys that you could definitely use it as an evening palette as well. I know that a lot of these colors look like an everyday type of palette, but I mean, that's pretty deep. And I can already do like a smoky eye just looking at this. Ooh, I think it would look really pretty with this color right here if I was going out tonight, but I'm not. It's daytime and I'm not trying to have a smoky eye. I'm definitely going to do a cut crease because a lot of my looks lately have been, they've just been so plain Jane. The technique I'm using is just packing it on before blending out the edges, and slowly but surely you can start working out the edges with the same exact brush that you're using to pack on the shade. Doesn't have to be super perfect because we're just going to overlap another color on top of this, but we definitely want to try to blend out the edges as much as possible. Okay, now the next color I want to use is called Thankful, and that's the pink shade from the palette. We just have to use that one because I feel like a lot of these other colors are browns and oranges, and this is the only different color from the palette, so we're just going to go in with Thankful. Okay, so with this color Thankful, I am taking a fluffy blending brush. It is a little bit of shorter bristles, and this is going to be perfect to overlap that deep brown that we just used. So we're just going to softly go in there and start to work on the edges. And I just want to soften up the edges as much as possible because we are adding another color on top of this one. We just want to make sure that it's visible, that we can see the pink in there. See, I never plan out my looks. I just kind of go with the flow and then think about another color that's going to complement this pink shade. And as I was blending it out, I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but it's starting to look a little bit orangey. So that's why I'm going to take another eyeshadow that looks a little bit orangey. So we're going to do Crust Issues. Isn't that cute? Okay, so we have Crust Issues on a fluffy blending brush. You guys can compare this one to the previous one that I used. You can see that the bristles are a little bit more spread out and it's a lot fluffier. So we're going to be taking Crust Issues and we're going to be applying it to the outer edge right here, like that, and then bringing it in over here, just like that, and then working it into this inner corner, diffusing everything out. Doesn't matter if it gets on the brow, girl. We are gonna make this look chef's kiss good. Since I was going in with this brush, it kind of like overlapped some of this color that I had at the crease. So where's that brush? Oh, so I'm gonna go back into the first color we used, which is called Spice-tacular, and that's the one that we applied right here, and we're just gonna go in there again and pack on that color, kind of like blend it in there so that we have an intense crease. Okay, and then go back again to Thankful, which is the pink shade, and make sure that that pink is visible, you know? I don't know, but that's looking pretty good to me. So now let's go ahead and cut the crease. I'm going to take a Q-tip and I need my micellar water. It's right here. Okay, so we're going to use a Garnier Skin Active micellar water. I'm going to put this on the Q-tip. Oh shit, it just dripped on me. And we are going to be removing the eyeshadow from the lid. Just from the lid, okay? Dry it off with the clean side of the Q-tip. Okay, once we have removed the color from the lid, it should look like this. I'm going to go in with a pencil brush and take the color Spice-tacular, and just to remind you guys, that's the darkest shade from the palette. And I really want to emphasize on that crease because we did remove quite a bit of eyeshadow from there. And let's take some concealer. I think I'm going to use this e.l.f. concealer right now. This is the Hydrating Camel Concealer. I'm going to put it to the back of the hand, right there next to the eye primer. And I'm going to take this painting brush that I picked up from Michael's. I always have it linked down in the description box, so just check that down there. I'm going to go in and just cut the crease. I'm going to create a guide. You know what? I kind of want to take the crease this way. Perfect. And I'm going to grab a flat brush now and take the rest of the concealer mixed with the eye primer that we had back here. Why not utilize it? And I'm going to just fill in underneath the guide that we just created. Kind of need to go in with the brush again and clean it up a little bit. How's that looking? It's looking alright. Okay, that looks pretty damn good. I'm picking up the color Whip It Good with a flat brush, and we're going to begin to pack this color on to the beginning portion of the eye. This is really going to brighten this inner corner. Just like that. I am really loving how this is turning out. I haven't done a cut crease in a hot minute, and I think it looks really pretty. So I'm just taking it all the way to the center of the lid, and then we're going to overlap it. I kind of want to use, what do I want to use actually? I think I want to do Squash It. Let's use Squash It, which is right underneath the color that we just used. I'm going to start to pack it on. I'm going to begin to overlap this color with the one that we just applied. And so far it's blending really pretty into each other. I am getting quite a bit of fallout. Damn it! Ugh. So let me just flick it off before it sticks. Ooh, it's kind of working like a highlighter. I'm going to use Second Helping, which is this matte shade. It's an orangey matte shade. And I'm going to take this fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to begin to apply it to the outer corner. Like so. We're going to go back into the pencil brush that we previously used to emphasize on that crease. And pick up the darkest shade, which is this one right here from the palette, once again. And we're going to close off the eye. Deepen it up a little bit. So we're gonna apply it right here and slowly work our way up. I just have all this fallout right here, great. I am also working this shadow to the lower lash line and only bringing it halfway through, not all the way. We're gonna grab a fluffy brush and take the color Second Helping. That's the orangey shade, and we're gonna apply it down here as well. That completes this eye. I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, some lashes, do this other eye, and then we're going to come back to try the limited edition lipstick. Okay, and we are back. Now we're going to go ahead and try the Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the color PSL. I am kind of nervous about doing this because we don't have a lip liner, so we're going to hopefully stay within the lines. And that completes today's review of the Pumpkin Spice Second Slice eyeshadow palette from Too Faced, along with their limited edition liquid lipstick. Share with me your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. I want to know what you guys think because I definitely love this collection. I think it is the perfect collection to launch going into Thanksgiving, into the fall. Perfect palette. I will have both of these linked down below in the description box for you guys so you guys can check them out. If you guys do shop through my link in my description box, it supports me and my kids, and you're supporting a single mama, so I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I really hope that you did subscribe already. If you haven't done so, it's free to do so. Just click that subscribe button down below, and hopefully I catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Have you shopped with me yet? Go ahead and take a look. I have so many eyelashes, different styles to complement any occasion. I also sell eyelash glue. I have press-on nail sets that I hand paint with love myself. I sell press-on nail kits, which you can do your own DIY nails, or maybe you want to sell your own press-on nails. I have so much to offer on my website, so go ahead and visit www.soñadoraofficial.com.